Feel me like a Hellcat.
Hi there, boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm Obscure Angel PT, and today we have here Tabletop Racing World Tour, which was developed by Playwright and uses Unity Engine 5. This is not their first game, okay, they are indie, but it's not their first game. Their first game it was Tabletop Racing for the iOS and Android, but I think they wanted to go on an adventure and try something for the next generation consoles as well as the PC. And so they start to develop the game using Unity Engine 5 to bump it up the visuals of the game, you know. And that's it. So let me show you a little bit about the settings, and I'm just showing you how curious it is disabling and enabling vehicle shadows, which actually don't disable the shadows, just disable a little bit of portion of ambient occlusion below the car. So the depth of field blur is a setting that only affects the menu. That's a thing that I don't understand why it is here, but okay. Particle distortion, I don't notice anything. And anti-aliasing is a post-processing solution, and the most demanding setting out there in this game, without a doubt, is ambient occlusion. And the difference between the High, the Ultra and the Ultimate preset, it's just the ambient occlusion quality, which in my personal opinion, the low setting of ambient occlusion is already too good and already consumes too much frames already. So if you put on the median or on the high, you are going to take a big impact on performance too, and well, without noticing too much of a difference. That's the thing. So my personal suggestion for playing this game is either you go with the high settings or either you go with the median. The median settings disables ambient occlusion and disables anti-aliasing. Well, either way, you should activate anti-aliasing. Anti-aliasing is not that demanding in this game. It's a post-processing solution. It's not like the old anti-aliasing, which kills entirely the performance. In fact, what kills the performance in this game, like the old anti-aliasings, is really the ambient occlusion. Okay, so on the upper left corner you have there MS Afterburner displaying all the stats about the PC. Okay, that's the thing. And you can notice already a lot of stuttering on the video. Don't worry, the game don't stutter that way. It's just I couldn't record this with Shadowplay because most of the Unity 5 games just runs on borderless, and Shadowplay on the laptop is not really recording borderless. I think it's a limitation and I couldn't get over it, so I had to use MS Afterburner, and well, it's giving us this amount of stuttering. Anyway, MS Afterburner is just like consuming 2 to 3 frames per second, but either way, if you want the true results without recording, you can check on the grid rectangle on the upper right corner, which is the frame rate, or you can check the details for the minimum, average or max, okay, as well as the frame rate with download, which have a lot of stuff there in an Excel file that might interest you if you like to watch performance metrics, stuff like that, okay? So I will talk a little bit about the game, but that would require the entire video, and I don't want to talk too much because I want you to enjoy a little bit of the gameplay. I'm going to run the next track, which is actually a game mode on the high settings too, but I will show you a little bit of the median because I want to show you how the frame rate improves with the median settings and without great visual penalty. And with that, if you want to know a little bit about the game, just go search for it, or just go to my desktop video with my G7850 because I have an explanation there what I think about the game. Okay, so that's all for now. Hope you enjoy it, and hope to see you soon. Cheers. Hi there, boys and girls, welcome back now to the performance section of the video. And as you can see, I decided to benchmark all the settings, all the presets of the game, and it's quite obvious that the Ultimate, the Ultra and the I settings are remarkable, the most demanding settings. They are the free graphics below there. Well, as you can see, it's just completely annoying. And the medium and the low settings is the two graphics above, like the top yellow and the blue, are actually the medium and the low settings. So even on the Unthinkable 11, which is the track in the boat, we can actually see that the performance is so different from the high settings or the Ultra or the Ultimate. That is just because entirely of the ambient occlusion, because yeah, you can bump it up the anti-aliasing, it's going to consume you like 3 to 4 frames, but the ambient occlusion, just like I told you, it completely kills the performance of the game. It's just, oh my god, how can this be happening? And so this is the consistency tests and the percentage of the frames that goes lower than 60 FPS. It's, well, not too difficult to guess that the Ultimate, Ultra and the high settings will go entirely below the 60, and the median and the low is just 20% and 11. The story is a little bit different when you go to the lower than 30 FPS, with Ultimate having half of the frames lower than 30 and the Ultra and the high settings being very close to each other. So if you want to play this game at 30 FPS, just put the ice presets to work, and it's going to run just fine, mostly at 30s and 40s without a problem. If you want to guess the most close experience to 60, you just put the median. If you don't enjoy the game without anti-aliasing, just go there and put anti-aliasing. There is no problem with that. It's not going to break your game or reduce entirely the performance. Just avoid ambient occlusion if you want performance in this game. That's the thing. This is the other stats about the game. The game consumes 1.6 VRAM. Of RAM it consumes like 3 GB, which means that if you have 4 GB of RAM, you will surely be okay with it. CPU usage is fairly low and the GPU usage is at 100%, proving that the GPU is the limitation here. Thank God for that. If it was the CPU, it would be worse. But concerns me a lot for many people that this game is consuming like 1.6 GB of VRAM, because, well, you know, this is an indie game, and if I was developed an indie game, I was trying to put the more people I could on the boat, and having like 1.6 GB of VRAM usage in like a 720p resolution or close to it, it's a little bit high, because it should be possible to tweak the textures and drop down a lot the VRAM usage, because this could be a bad result for people that have like 1 GB of graphic card could have problems, unless this game automatically recognizes the textures that should use or not. But that is a thing that I couldn't test down here because, well, you know, my desktop have like 2 GB of VRAM on the graphic card, and the same goes for the laptop, so I couldn't test if the game adapts more and less the VRAM usage based on the VRAM, or if it is really this consumption that this game is consuming. And if it is the case of this, well, I guess people with 1 GB of graphic card will be surely in trouble. Okay, but if you discover anything, just leave a comment on the comment section regarding this, because I would love to enjoy some feedback, and I believe that more people with 1 GB graphic cards would love to. So that's all. Hope you did enjoy this video. If you want to support me, you just need to like it, share it, or subscribe it, or disable ad block. That's fine for me. And that's all. Again, hope you did enjoy it, and hope to see you soon. Thank you a lot for watching.